Hello, Club Culture family.
I was gonna say, what a family is.
I'm a little exhausted, man. Hello, Club Culture family. I ain't gonna do y'all like that though. This is episode 68. I got my boy Jonesy with me on the couch.
Hey.
I got my boy Jay in the back.
Hey.
You know, Big Sexy T is here.
For 69, can we have a porn star?
Ooh, that's a
Definitely, you know, a freak nasty porn star.
that's not a bad idea. You know somebody?
No. I don't consider the links I've got from Veterans Day stars. I'm sure they'll come on the show, but they're not.
They're not stars.
Yeah, nah. Superstars in my eyes, though. Definitely superstars.
Can I like inbox somebody? Be like, hey, could you be on the podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We want. I'm down for that.
I would rather y'all do it because they always ask me, and I'm mean about people coming on the pod.
I'm gonna ask somebody.
They local?
I think so. Well, like Northwest Indiana local.
Yeah.
Do I know them?
I don't know.
It's a boy or girl?
It's a girl.
Brown skin?
Brown skin.
Light brown?
Yeah, about tea complexion.
Okay. Nah, ain't who I'm thinking about, but yeah, okay. Bring them on.
Yeah. Let's try to make that happen. It's just a quick turnaround, but I think we can do it.
I only know one, and she sent this to her booking manager. And yeah.
Fuck her.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck her.
We still cool
Scorpio,
in my book.
Scorpio to Scorpio. Fuck you.
We still cool in my book.
But no, man.
There's somebody in my DMs now, like, yo, I gotta come on the pod. I'm like, yeah, bro, check this out. Woo, woo, woo. Like, yeah, man. Well, can y'all come here and y'all move around this? And I'm like, see,
move around. What they mean by that?
he want us to come to Michigan City.
Who is you?
You know what I'm saying? He cool peoples. I fuck with him.
No, like who? Like what do they do? Is it
He
like,
a DJ.
Okay.
Yeah, he a DJ.
So you're a DJ and you want us to come to you, but I'm sure you travel.
Gee, that's why I'm like, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing here? This is where we film. These are the days we looking at. Fill out this form. That's all you gonna get out of me. So if y'all want to come on the show, go talk to J and T. Cause that's all I'm gonna do, bro. I want to come on the show. This what we film. We looking at these days. Fill out this form. I don't want to talk about nothing else. I don't care how you think you finna get canceled. I don't care how funny you think you finna be.
Bro.
I truly do not care.
Y'all don't want to have me on the podcast. I'm gonna get canceled on the first minute.
I don't.
Who are you, bro? Like,
Like, come give us a dope conversation. Come be yourself. Show your personality. We are all for that. The extra shit, bro, I don't need it, bro.
and quite frankly, like, if somebody was to come on a podcast and they want to say nothing but outrageous shit, I'm not gonna air the episode. Like, I didn't. That's what the guest form is for, so that we
Right.
can assess you to see if you will be a good guest. But if you think you're going to do that assessment form and come here and say stuff that was not on the assessment
Yeah.
form,
No.
I'm not gonna air the episode.
No, this ain't some place where you finna come and get hot takes that you don't believe in.
No.
That's lame as hell.
No, it's not happening.
Everything said on this show is true.
It's authentic. It's genuine.
I like hoes.
Okay.
You know, everything is real here.
Speaking of hoes,
What's happening? Where the hoes at?
one of my exes came here to visit family. And I guess my family was a part of her family she wanted to visit.
Oh, God. What the fuck?
Okay, I'm gonna be nice because I fuck with this ex. She not a hoe. But
This ain't the kitty litter box ex?
nah, ain't that
Okay.
one. She a hoe. This one, she reached out to my older sister because she was in a relationship with me around the time like my first two nephews was growing up, so she had an imprint on them in some way. But I feel like at a certain point in time, kids gonna forget you. So I'm like, did they forget? Do they even want to see you? And my sister said, yeah, they was happy. So okay, cool, she go see you. But now I've been sitting there thinking, when are you gonna text me and say you want to link up with me?
Yeah, like, what's the end game
What
here?
is what are your
Like,
intentions?
what's the goal?
Right? And so she finally texted me after she left my sister crib. It was like I know it's your birthday, so if you have plans, I understand, but let's link. And I'm like, why? For what? Like, and so I had got info from my sister to see why she could possibly want to link with me. And she said she think that y'all could be besties now. Like, she in a good spot. She got a girlfriend.
Now, is this the girl you stopped dating because she was going through something and you couldn't?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's that girl.
Okay, now it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should have gave us that context.
Okay. I don't think that contacts matter as much because this person is a Pisces, and I believe wholeheartedly in zodiac signs.
Okay.
Pisces like attention, and that was one of the issues why I would not go back to her, is because the attention that she seeks.
Okay.
And so I always question, what attention could you seek out of reaching out to me to link? And it would be, you know, I ain't gonna put too much of her business out there.
Right.
But the same issues that I had when I was dating her, she didn't like my best friend at the time. She thought my best friend was in love with me. It was too much for her, you know?
Right.
She kind of got a similar issue like that.
She has a friend that doesn't like you.
No, it's with her new person. Like
Her new person doesn't like you.
No, her new person just found out about me. It's like her new person got her own thing now.
So the new person got their own friend.
Yeah.
That friend doesn't like you?
No, that friend and the new person, they got something a little bit similar to what me and my best friend had.
Your best friend is your ex?
No, my best friend was my best friend.
Okay, this
my
is fucking me up.
Oh my God, Jonesy.
This is fucking me up.
Thinking about it too hard.
We're going to skip past
This is too many people.
Long story short, I just don't personally think that you need to include your past in your present if when y'all were present, y'all didn't have that type of relationship.
Right.
So if we was never besties then, why would we be besties today after so many years has transpired?
Boy.
You know? And although I might seem like a cool and grown person, I don't want to be best friends with my exes.
Yeah, nah. You're never going to be friends with them.
No, it's not happening.
You're going to be cool. You can be cool and cordial with them. You ain't going to ever be friends with them.
Nah. And the cool and cordial part, I personally don't even want to do that too, because when we were dating, it was like a I'm going to utilize her and don't like, we both pursued music and she never would like support my music. And I'm going crazy at the time. She's not supporting my music, but I'm her groupie. Like I'm there at the shows. I'm bringing the equipment in. Like I'm helping. She come home from college and we in the dorm room cooking up beats for her to go do like a remix to it on YouTube. She went viral multiple times off of shit that we done did in my dorm room.
Mm-hmm.
No support from me though. And so now it's like she still is pursuing music and we obviously are building a nice platform for ourselves. I can only see why you would I can only see just why you would like to hang out with me while you're home for the moment. And
y'all in the dorm room cooking up and she ain't shared a
No.
damn.
The damn that EP is about my experiences in that relationship. That's her voice on the last song.
God damn. I'm going to have to go back and listen to that.
Yeah. But long story short, leave them exes alone, man. Let them live, bro.
I want to be you.
All right. Now, we got a fucking lot on the list to talk about. So much has transpired in the world.
Our plate is heavy.
Our plate is very heavy today. So I'm going to let y'all sit down, buckle in, get y'all a cup of tea. You know, get you some coffee if you like that.
Get a macchiato.
Some matcha tea. If you're one of those type of girls.
Apple crisp macchiato.
Uh-huh. What's your order from Starbucks? Because I saw that you posted
Apple crisp
Starbucks
macchiato,
on Red
cinnamon
Cup Day.
powder on top.
Clearly, he's misinformed. And
What's
so
up?
we're going to have to educate him today, Jay.
Hey, if y'all still out here eating Chick-fil-A, I don't want to hear shit.
So if you going to do tit for tat during the genocides.
Hey, the police been performing a genocide on the niggas.
That ain't got nothing to do with Palestine and Congo and Sudan.
It don't, but if we finna nitpick, let's go ahead and nitpick for nitpick.
And I'm getting your ass today.
Niggas went and got some coffee because it's finna be a long day.
Their most popular day of the year, you go get coffee.
I don't even know what Red Cup Day means.
We gonna get
Shorty
to it.
gave me a cup and said it's Red Cup Day. I'm like,
that's fine.
Cool.
We gonna get into it. We gonna
got
get
a red
into
cup.
it. So, you know, it was one of those times, what was that, episode 63, when we had Nova on the pod with us.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, I think me and you had our episode. And it was like somebody kept tagging us in videos on TikTok. And I was like, what is your purpose? What do you want us to do with this information? And then I went to sleep like last week. I went to sleep. I was up late as hell at 2 a.m. just on TikTok. And it just kept showing nothing but videos about Palestine and Congo and Sudan. And I just felt like, damn, bro, I'm not doing enough, you know?
Right.
And so it just came upon me that night that's like, I feel like we need to do more with our platform. Like we talk about so much on here that is very informative and useful, but I think that we aren't giving what's currently going on in the world more of some type of insight.
We're not giving politics. This pod does not give politics.
We don't have to touch on politics though with this.
No, we don't, but we're not giving.
We could give the humanistic side of things. We don't have to talk about politics, just to talk about what's going on in the world.
Let's give the humanistics.
All right.
This podcast gonna give that. Yeah. And y'all can read.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm using these words right.
It's okay. If you are a listener, if you're on your favorite streaming platform, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you leave us a rating. And if you're on your YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Every episode from now on is really going to touch on current events, like real heavy. Just because I would like for everyone to really just be in the know and being aware. So, look forward to that every episode. So, yesterday, which was November 15th of 2023, Bin Laden's letter to America went viral on TikTok.
Where did they pull that from?
So, they pulled it from the newsletter, The Guardian. It's
So that's why, okay, now it's starting to make sense. That makes everything make sense now. Because I was listening to stuff on the way in, and they was making a big deal about The Guardian pulling it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, didn't they kill Bin Laden like a decade ago?
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, it's making sense.
Yeah. So The Guardian posted the Bin Laden's letter to America, which is a letter that he wrote pretty much after 9/11. It was after or before?
It got to be after.
Yeah, I believe it was after. So after 9/11, he wrote a letter to America and sent it to the government, and it's been public knowledge of this letter since 2022, but we were all young. The people that are woke today were all young in 2022. So now that we're older, our generation 2022. I was definitely like 1997, 2022. Was that like
2002?
2002. I'm
that's
sorry.
what I was sitting there
I'm sorry.
Are you trolling me right now?
I'm sorry.
I'm thinking you trolling me.
My point still stands. We was young as fuck.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm thinking you trolling me.
2002. God damn it. Yes, okay. It was.
I'm over here waiting on you to bring it together. I'm like, maybe I'm still missing something.
So The Guardian has had that letter on their website as an article since 2002. They now have deleted it yesterday, November 15th of 2023. And so that was now another conversation that people were having on TikTok. Why has it been deleted?
Right.
And so, there's all these talks about censorship, conspiracy theories are out there going crazy. But I wanted to talk about just the content of the letter. Mm-hmm. And then you all's interpretation and takes of how you probably viewed America and how you probably view it now.
Yo, this shit is crazy.
Yeah.
This letter is crazy.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was finna say. Say what you just said.
How did you view America before the letter, and how do you view America after the letter to America?
Okay, that's not what I'm finna answer. But I do want to say this though.
Okay.
The conspiracist, whatever that would be.
Conspiracist.
Is in me is going crazy.
Uh-huh.
Because it's like on one side, 9/11 was an insurance job. Uh-huh. But then after reading this letter, it's like, maybe these niggas was really beefing. Uh-huh. And just maybe five, I don't know what descendants they was, so I ain't gonna play them. But the dudes who hijacked the plane, just maybe they actually really did that shit. So now ISIS. I'm like, ISIS, I don't think it was ISIS. Al-Qaeda, maybe?
Al-Qaeda.
Maybe them.
Is ISIS the newer?
ISIS they little brothers. Yeah.
Okay.
ISIS is old block.
Yeah. All right, bet.
But
I understand.
But yeah, like it's going crazy now. So I'm probably finna go in a conspiracy theory wormhole this weekend.
I mean, the conspiracies were already out way before this letter had became like more public to the public. Mm-hmm. Of like this was 9/11 was set up. America had a hand in it. The plane blew up before it even touched the building. Like it's there.
Yeah, I've always heard those conspiracy theories, and then like, they knew it was going to happen type of theory. I think that's like one of the first ones I remember saying, like, they got a letter before saying, hey, this is what we about to do.
Yeah.
And they just brushed it off like, whatever, nigga.
Yeah.
And then it happened.
But then I don't know if it's the letter that they said this in or the video that I listened to coming in. But Shorty was like, damn, I keep losing my train of fucking thought. What you say, Jew?
If they received the letter saying that we're about to do this, or
oh yeah, because the reason that 9/11 happened was because of the conflict that was already happening in Palestine, yeah, or in the Middle East in general. So they're like, hey, we finna come over there now. Yeah. And then that's when 9/11 happened, and then George Bush go back over there, and we just keep fighting niggas.
Yeah.
The word propaganda. Do you all know what that word means?
Not definite, no.
Yeah, but do you have a sense of what propaganda means?
I have a great sense,
Okay, what is it?
Propaganda is like jargon, political jargon to drive an agenda.
Okay.
That's like my gist of like what propaganda would be. It don't necessarily got to be rooted in politics, but that's just what we talking about right now. Yeah. Or worldly issues.
Yeah, without looking it up, that's what I would say too. Basically, like promoting a certain agenda or narrative through whatever, like
through
speech
a medium,
or medium that you're putting out of it.
So the actual definition, like from Oxford, is information, especially of a biased or misleading nature, used to promote or publicize a particular political cause or point of view. And so, I think propaganda is one of those words that like sound cute and you'll hear it so much, but you can't really put your finger on it. It's just something you just yelling at a brick wall about. And so people can easily write you off as crazy once you use that word.
Facts.
Or you're just lying and just using that word because people aren't believing your point of view. Mm-hmm. And I think everything that's happening with the conflicts in other countries and how America, like our current president and his administration is responding to things, just shows propaganda. And so if you don't know what propaganda looks like or how it can feel, this is an example of it. Of America complete. Like I watched an interview with Biden and someone that is of like he looks like he's either Indian or Native American. He was just asking him about the genocide happening in Palestine, and he completely changed the conversation to be about boating or some shit. Like he completely changed it. It had nothing to do with the question he actually asked him. And Biden has came out many times dethroning like a ceasefire in Palestine, and like he's with the Jews, like he's with Israel, and so it's like that's his own individual opinion. But that is the person that is supposed to be the face of our nation at the time. And so if that's his own individual opinion, then what do we say as Americans that have nothing to do with the government at the time? How do we, like, I'm sure a lot of people have the question, how do we, like, uplift our opinion to be louder than his, since he's the one that's making these decisions at the moment? And so I think our journey, like, I want us to all take this personal journey to think about the things that we can do as citizens of America to not be on the wrong side of history. We've read it many times in history books. You go to class, you go to U.S. history, you go to social studies. It always talks about how we didn't have any play or hand in history. Like we don't really talk about the shit America does. We read about all these other countries. Now it's our time in real time to really see like history in front of us and how we actually are having a hand in it. And like, what are you going to do in this moment? That's my question for like any listeners and you all as well.
I was going to say, you want me to answer it?
No, not right. Like just to think about this, like what are you going to do during this time? Because my purpose personally is to just be a vessel of someone that is aware and tries to be within the know. But I also implore other people that's in my community to try to do that on their own and not listen to just one person. Because we've seen what listening to people tell you what to do have done in history. Like,
yeah, let's stop.
Stop.
Let's stop.
It doesn't stop. Nothing changes when you just listen to a nigga tell you what they want to tell you and you don't try to do nothing on your own. So
can I suggest violent protests? Like, can I start those?
You could start it. I'm not.
Okay. Would you support me?
Depends.
It's rooted in a good cause. We just got to get violent.
It depends on the structure of it. If it's faulty, I'm not entering anything where I'm putting myself in harm's way if the structure is not strong.
No, we don't need you on the lines. That's what I got crash outs for.
Okay, well, you still need the people to help those crash outs.
We definitely need.
I need
y'all.
to make sure the structure is there. I've already said it. I think that I'm a martyr. I'm going to be a martyr for a cause. And I ain't gonna lie. Every relationship I've ever been, I've always told them this.
Mm-hmm.
I told you, like, I need a Coretta Scott King, nigga. If you're not that, then we're not going to work. And that's why I don't get very far in relationships. No, dude, it would be better dead. Bitch, stand up for something. What's wrong with you?
We got to hold picket signs. We got to go outside and stand. No,
I gotta actually like be smart to date you. Yes, dummy. Like, oh man, but I actually wanted to call in someone to the podcast.
Yeah, let's call in. What's her name?
So her name is Nay.
Where's she from?
Nay is native Sudanese. She's from Sudan. I went to college with her. We both went to Dominican together. She was a freshman when I was a senior. And I asked her to be a voice on the pod to give us like direct her point of view of what's currently happening in her native country.
You said she was a freshman?
Yeah, she was.
You was a senior?
Yeah.
Did you groom her?
No, I did not.
Into being a stud?
No, I did not. No, I did not.
You groom her?
No, let me text her to let her know we finna call her.
Leave our youth alone. Quit bothering our youth.
Shut up, Jonesy.
But did y'all read not over. I keep like wanting to call Bin Laden Obama. But did y'all get to the bottom of Bin Laden's letter? Because I didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on what like.
I only got 4 pages. Is it more than that?
No, it's like 4 pages.
Okay, yeah. I only got halfway.
No, if you all want to read this letter so that you can actually interpret it from your own, then I can send you the link. I'll probably put it in our YouTube descriptions as well, just so that it's there, so you don't have to access for it.
Because what I got from what I've read is he wrote one big old "I told you so." Mm-hmm. I've been trying to tell y'all niggas. Yeah. Insert Boosie daughter meme. I told y'all niggas. Yeah. That's pretty much what I got from this letter. Yeah. Like, yeah, I'm bad, but y'all ain't no better. We all fucked up in this, and I tried to tell y'all niggas. Yeah. That's basically what he said. Yeah. And he also said basically, I want to get you all to convert over to Islam. Yeah. Pretty much, because Islam is the way. All the other religions don't believe in all the prophets, but Islam is the only religion that believes in all prophets. So we believe in what you all believe in. Right. We just don't believe exactly in what you all believe in, but I'm still like, and that's why I think you all need to come over and convert, because clearly if this is what you believe in and you're doing this, then that's not right. Yeah, something's wrong. Yeah, something's wrong. That's what he basically was saying. Your God telling you that this is okay. Yeah. All right, okay. But he also said that I am a martyr. There, he was utilizing like scriptures from the Quran to support his stance on things as well throughout his letter. Can I read the Quran and not be Islam? You can read whatever you want to be and not be that. Okay. I just ain't want to, I don't know, open up a portal to hell or something. Yeah. Like your heathen hands done touch this book. Not only is Palestine experiencing a genocide and has been experiencing it for many years, Sudan is also experiencing one, and Congo is also experiencing one. It's also other countries, but those 3 are like the most well-known genocides at the moment. I'm gonna have Nay call in so that she can give her perspective on Sudan and what they're going through, because Palestine is currently like the number one that all of us are aware of, and I don't think others are really aware of the African countries experiencing it at the time. Congo and Sudan. Yeah. Come on, Nay. Come on, Nay. It don't look like she gonna answer. I texted her to let her know that we calling you. She don't like us. Okay, if she doesn't answer, then I'm gonna just have her call us back. She don't like us. Okay, it's cool though. It's fine. We're gonna have Nate call us back. While we wait on Nate to call us, we can continue to put our takes out about this letter of Bin Laden. This letter to America. God damn it. So he had made a comment about like fornication. He made a comment about homosexuality. He made a comment about adultery, drug usage. I'm mad I ain't finished this now. The American way of life. Yeah, the American way of life is sinful. Yeah, that's basically what he was saying. What he said. And my uncle, the uncle that is Moslem. Right. Moslem? Yeah.
Muslim and Moslem is different.
Moslem?
Moslem and Muslem.
What's that?
It's still is a
He's a Moor
believer.
Still?
He's still a Moor.
Okay.
he's a believer of Islam. He practices Islam, but it's just like a different denomination of it.
So he's a Moor and he practices Islam. You can do that?
Yeah, that's typically what Moors practice is Islam.
Moors don't practice Moors?
No, Moors is not a religion. Moors is an ethnicity. It's
so
like
Moorism isn't a
Moorish American. That's why you call yourself Moorish American, because being Moorish is a
Okay, I'm following. They're from Morocco.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm following. It's making sense.
We learning
now.
stuff today. It's cool. This is the episode for that.
So you could be Moorish and Christian?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But it's not common to do that. You being Moorish doesn't have too much to do with your religious faith, but more than likely you're Muslim.
Okay. Can you be a Moor and GD?
All right. And I'm gonna say yes, because a lot of GDs are
Moors?
Muslim.
They don't let the GDs in the Moors?
A lot of gang members are. Yes.
Are.
And those are the Muslims.
Yeah.
Like they're the ones that practice brother of Islam.
Yeah, somebody told me you ain't a real vice lord if you ain't Islamic.
Yeah.
Damn.
You don't see the trend of like when you become such a huge rapper, you now have like these bodyguards around you and they look like older gentlemen and with suits on.
Yeah.
They don't look like security guards. They're just gentlemen with suits on.
Right.
Those that's let me know that you done converted over to Islam, because those pretty much are the brother of Islam.
Oh, that sounds fun. Sparking my interest a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of this shit is all connected, man. And Bin Laden's letter really let me know that all of this shit is connected.
It's like that Spider-Man meme where like they point at each other.
Yeah, and y'all all the enemies.
Everybody's an enemy to themselves.
Yeah.
Is this what The Enemy of State was about? That Will Smith movie? No.
No clue.
I had to rewatch it.
Yeah, I ain't never watched it. I just thought, I don't know,
Okay.
2 and 2 together.
Okay. Y'all got any final thoughts about this letter to America?
No, I'm actually just mad I didn't finish reading it.
Okay, we
Like
can
we
come back
summed
to
it
it
up.
when you actually
Nah, please. Yeah,
retain all
especially
the
if he's
information.
spitting like that.
It's a lot of information in there. And he talked about Bush's administration. He talks about Obama and how basically
I read
presidents
it.
are puppets to this whole scheme of things, and it doesn't matter who the president is, they're still going to have to fall in line to what who really is
Right,
making
who
the
really
moves out
run
here.
this motherfucker. That's about to where I read it when he started talking about the 6-day war and Obama and all that. That's about where
Yeah.
because I had to leave the house.
Yeah. And so, like, people that questions, why should I vote, even after seeing that letter, let you know why you should vote. Because if you vote, that means that you're actively practicing politics. So if you actively practice politics, then you will want to do research to know what you're lobbying for. Because basically, we're all lobbyists when we go vote. We want to vote who has our best interests. Yeah, and so even if you're not putting money towards their election so that they'll lead towards what you want, you're putting a vote towards them, and that is your monetary gain for them. And so you want to put your best vote towards the ones that have policies that more aligned to your interests. And so currently my mission right now to like feel like I'm actually contributing to this cause is to figure out a financial plan for American citizens to know what to do with their taxes. America, I think, made like $403 billion in revenue this year.
Well, damn.
$200 billion of that revenue was towards our income tax.
Right.
And so if that's how America makes their money every year is from the taxes that they put on us, then let's stop giving them access to that money. And so go exempt for the year from your job.
Oh.
Right? If you go exempt for the year, if a lot of us go exempt for the year, they won't have money throughout the year to pay for their expenses. And so let's do that for 3 years. especially for this year, 2004 is the upcoming election to either choose to vote Biden back in or to choose to vote in a new president.
Right.
And there's many seats that's up for election in 2024. November 5th is the date, so that you know that is the date to vote for to vote within the federal election. So mark that down in your calendar, put you a reminder down, know that November 5th, 2024 is the date, right? From today to November 5th of 2024, do your research on who is running, not just for president, but for seats of Congress. Because the seats of Congress is the ones that create the legislation so that the president now can choose what laws he would like to or she would like to implement.
Vote in your local and state too. That's probably more important.
Yeah, that is more important. That is what's going to actually affect your day to day. But the federal is what affects currently what we're seeing right now, other countries and whatnot. So if you hit America in their pockets, like I've been saying, since all of this became relevant to us, that will really hurt America. Now, my plan is just to come here and teach y'all the financial plan to exempt yourself, because you will have to owe taxes at the end of the year. But if I can let you know like the steps to what you should do every check that you get, so that when the tax season comes and you're pretty good and you ain't got to owe much, then that will probably help people actually want to do this, instead of just like, that ain't my business. Right. I don't want to help out. Or how can I really help? That ain't shit gonna change. You ain't never tried to do some shit, so you don't know what will change unless you try to do some shit to be a part of the cause. Hit them in the pockets.
Now how these people gonna go tax exempt?
Nay's calling.
And they can't.
Nay's calling.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Let's get her in.
Let's take a pause.
I wasn't finna do nothing but throw a joke anyway.
One second, Nay. All right. 1 second. I'm hooking you up right now.
Coming live.
Let's take it. Sweet time. Come on.
That's that Apple. That's that Apple shit.
Shut up, bro.
That's that iPhone shit.
Oh, it just had it. Okay, Nate, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay,
we are here.
All right, we are live.
Where's she at?
Nate, where are you calling in from?
I'm calling from Poland.
Poland?
Yes.
All right, chill.
Poland.
Okay, Naya, thank you for calling in to the podcast. I really wanted to hear your perspective of what is currently going on in Sudan. I know that you're a native of that country, and so I wanted to get your firsthand perspective. What do you know is currently going on in conflicts in Sudan?
Yes, so it's currently a genocide. I was born there. I moved out of there 2002. I was born in 2000, so I lived there for 2 years. And that was our process of coming to the U.S. So currently, I took a couple notes earlier just to like help me stay on track. So if it feels like I'm reading from something, I am.
Okay, you're fine.
But right now, I'm sitting outside, so if you hear like cars passing and stuff like that, sorry.
You're good. We can hear you.
Okay. So right now, the Sudanese genocide basically started. It kind of took off basically April of this year. That's when it got really bad. But 2019, the president Omar Bashir, he was in control of Sudan for about over 30 years, and he was not for his people. Like it was pretty bad. Like my mom would tell me stories and stuff like that of how the school system was ran when she was younger and stuff like that, and things like that. But basically, they finally got the citizens finally got him out of office. They basically impeached him. He ended up going to like jail and stuff like that. And a militant group, like I guess you'll call it like maybe a terrorist military group.
Mm-hmm.
They started their own group or whatever, and they're called the RSF.
Yeah.
The Rapid, yeah. Basically, The two generals in Sudan. Hold on, sorry. The two generals in Sudan. They were working together when they basically took over the country, and once they gained the power, a conflict started between the two generals, and they were both fighting for the top seat. Mm-hmm. So once they made amends, it kind of put the citizens last, and they started. They just didn't have any control of the government. Like I don't. The RSF took over, and they just started the genocide. Many people, over tens of thousands of people, have been killed since April of this year, and it's only November, so for over tens of thousands of people to be killed and 4 million people taken away from their homes, it's just been a lot for the country with everything that's happened in the past and stuff like that. I don't really know how they would get out of this situation. I really don't know. It would have to be government help. Like the government would have to take that lead back. Mm-hmm. I really don't know how they would be able to do that, because it's not a conflict with another country. It's a conflict within the country.
Yeah.
So if your own military is attacking, civilians and stuff like that, there's not really anything anyone else.
Sorry, Nay, for interrupting you. I was going to ask, do you know how this internal conflict is directly affecting the citizens of Sudan?
Yeah, it's affecting them because they're literally, it's a genocide is basically like a cleanse. Mm-hmm. So it started in the state of Darfur in Sudan. Yeah. And that's just where they've been just trying to remove all those citizens. People that don't support Omar Bashir, who was the president, the RSF, and the two generals, they're in support of that president. And basically anyone who doesn't support him, like, they're telling him, like, get out of there. And there's no other option but to kill him and stuff. So it is a really bad situation right now.
And so if with you living, well, you don't currently live in America, but you're in the what branch of the military are you a part of?
I'm in the Army.
Okay.
We out here.
So with you being an American citizen and fighting for America and knowing what's going on in your native country, would you say that we are a bit more privileged when it comes to like wars and conflicts compared to things that you see or have experienced in your native country?
Absolutely. From my time being in the U.S., I'll definitely say Americans, despite everything that happens, maybe within like minority communities and things like that, there are laws to protect at the end of the day. And in, countries like Sudan and stuff, there's no laws like that. You don't have that, you can't go to court and be like, they did this to me because of this. They're being prejudiced against me. They're there's no laws protecting you. Yeah. So I would say Americans are, more advanced in protecting their citizens. And if there was a war to break out, I know the U.S. would definitely be prepared for that. Yeah. They would prepare their citizens. We definitely have more access to technology, media, things like that. Yeah. So you'd know if something would happen. And I don't think it would ever get to a point where American citizens would ever have to evacuate from their own country. I don't see anything like that ever happening. Yeah. So for these countries like Congo, Sudan, they don't have that outlet. Yeah. when I call my family members, it's my cousin coming from the city, going into the village, one phone, and 30 family members passing the phone all around just so they can say hi to you.
Yeah.
And it's like, not everyone has internet. Not everyone has media access. You could be sleeping in the middle of the night and your neighbor's house could be on fire, you know? You never know. You never really know. Yeah, definitely Americans definitely would be more prepared for things like that.
So do you kind of have some knowledge on the process to become like a refugee and flee to another country for safety?
Yeah, so when we came to the U.S. during the time, the conflict between North and South Sudan, before they split up, during that civil war, they were doing lottery picks. It's like a literal lottery system. So we lucky and we got chose on the lottery system, and we went to Egypt for 2 years, and then after that we came straight to the U.S. But my dad had to leave like before us and like go do all of our paperwork and all this stuff like that, and then he brought us after that, and we came to the U.S. after that. They're still doing the lottery system now. For Sudanese, the countries would be the border countries, which is Egypt, Kenya. Those are the two most, and some come from Ethiopia.
Okay.
So when you start that process for your family, the UN is over there, and like they do have programs and stuff for you to be able to file your family, and you know, you do interviews and stuff, and once you get chosen, they let you there, or they let you come to the U.S. and they give you housing and all that stuff, basically until you get on your feet, and then you're on your own from there, and they like link you with community centers in your neighborhood. You know, learn English and learn the American lifestyle. They teach you like things like driving schools, and you know, they give you those resources just to adapt. And that's basically the process. Once you learn everything, you're on your own after that.
You got anything to ask?
I got nothing.
Okay. Nay, I want to say thank you for calling in. I really wanted to hear from someone that is more of a native than hearing our takes on these matters.
Yeah.
I want to send love and safety your way. Be safe out there, Nay.
Thank you, Nay.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right.
I'm sorry I wasn't able to find someone from Congo. I posted it like on my Snapchat and stuff, but no one, you know, I guess no one was maybe comfortable to speak up or something. But
well, I'm gonna stay connected with you because this is very important to me, and I still want to try to get someone from Congo. So we just gonna keep trying.
Yeah, I've been trying to read up on it, you know, the past week ever since you texted me and stuff, just to learn more about it and stuff, because I have been seeing it online and stuff like that. But
okay,
I haven't been.
Well, it's all good, Nay. You be safe out there. I'll talk to you.
You too. All right, T. Enjoy your day.
Now, did she play basketball with you too?
Yeah.
Who a better hooper? You?
Me.
By far?
Not even close.
Like you'll drop her ass off?
Not even close.
Like you'll tell her that.
Not even close.
Like you'll tell her you'll drop her ass off.
Not even close.
That's crazy. We took the ball to Poland.
Well, how y'all feel about that phone call today?
That was great. It's crazy, like, cause it sounded like we was talking to like one of us.
Yeah.
But she on the whole other side of the world.
Yeah.
And she got a totally different background.
Yeah.
But it still feel like, you know what I'm saying? If I bumped into her at the Wonder Museum or something, I think she was from over east or some shit. It's crazy.
Yeah.
We all connected in this bitch, no matter how far apart you think we are.
Yeah, man. So the conflict that's happened in Congo is a bit different from Sudan. Like Congo, they're having conflict, internal conflict as well from their government, but their government is pretty much having conflict with each other because, again, two individuals want to be the big dog. They want to be the number one leader, and the other one don't want to take the backseat to them. And so they're fighting each other, and that is making now people who don't take a stand with either side have to be privileged and assaulted and murdered because they're not choosing a side. And also American companies like Apple and whatnot, they want the resources that's in these African countries, specifically in Congo. Cobalt is one of those pieces of material that we utilizes in our phones. And so if you want to also take a stand, do not buy new technology this year, and do not buy new technology for the years to come unless you exactly necessarily need it. If your iPhone is not cracked, it's capable, your battery is perfectly fine, it die a little bit faster, that's fine, bro. You don't need a new iPhone. That's just one of the things that you can do to try to help other countries instead of just thinking about only yourself and how you already have a phone that you cannot fucking afford. You got it financed at the moment. Nigga, pay that phone off and keep that phone, nigga. Like,
this nigga telling us to stop buying our phones.
You don't even fucking own it.
You
like,
tweaking.
Yeah, man. I done see all the excuses in the world for why they don't give a fuck or want to be of usage for what's currently going on in these other countries. And then don't get me started on people talk about this. We got issues at home. If we got issues at home, and our issues is homelessness, your cousin is a gangbanger and don't want to go to jail for the crimes they've committed. Like if those are the issues that you worried about at home, and then you compare it to literally kids, like majority of the people that's dying in Palestine at the moment are kids that aren't even living past the age of 4.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just walking around in their native land, and somebody wants their native land from them. That a Bible or a holy book has said is rightfully theirs when that's not true.
Yeah, because when I was doing the research on all of this, I saw that like most of the people who live in there are kids. Like in Gaza,
yeah,
that most of the population is kids. So y'all just bombing shit. Y'all most likely go kill a kid before y'all kill.
Palestine don't have a military.
Yeah, they don't have a military.
Yeah,
it's just niggas with guns out there.
Yeah, they
don't have a military.
Themselves.
This is all stuff I'm learning.
Yeah,
because I've always heard that it's always been conflict over there.
Yeah,
but I've never cared to research it, honestly. Like that's just what it is.
Yeah.
But then like doing this, I was like, oh, let me look more into it. And I'm like, damn, this shit fucked up.
It's like, how much help do y'all need? They don't have a military. Why the fuck we keep sending all these billions of dollars? Y'all can go take land from everyday farmers and shit with guns. None of this makes sense to me.
We're going to have a real conversation about the history of the Jewish community in other countries. Not in America, but in other countries. Because it's quite different when it comes to America. Because I'm learning so much more and just how things have transpired. Like that movie we was talking about, Who Killed Tyrone? Or Who Cloned Tyrone? And I had said I got a conspiracy that I think the people that got the curly hair are Jewish people.
What you mean?
The ones that said, did you watch the movie?
No.
Okay. You watched the movie, right?
No.
Oh,
Sorry.
fuck.
I fell asleep.
We talked about it on the pod.
We did, yeah. Who got curly hair now?
It's a guy in all the scenes that's like an owner of a business. Like he was owner of the Chicken Shack. And he was owner of the Science Lab or some shit. Every like white guy that's in the movie had a curly afro. And so, and it was ginger, like it wasn't, or it was brown, like it wasn't like black or, it was a white passing male with a curly afro. And if you were to just like look at Jewish people, like they typically have curly hair or that's just how that movie chose to portray them. But they don't specifically say this person is Jewish. Yeah. This person just has. They're business owners. They're the ones that have the access to a lot of stuff that we consume: entertainment, rap, food industry. And you like wonder why so many people like empower Jewish, and it comes from somewhere. And so you just need to follow the trail. Like no one is saying anything bad about Jewish people. We're just making connections, and it's just quite frankly too much of a connection. So that movie, I made the conspiracy that I think though that movie is saying that is Jewish people.
Now, how do I watch this movie
It's
again?
on Netflix.
It's on Netflix now?
It's been on Netflix. It's a Netflix movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Who cloned Tyrone?
Yeah, I got logged out of Netflix.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you people, we spent 50 minutes just talking about these things, and
What's
we will
next?
do it again. God damn it.
What's next? Andre 3K playing the flute?
Yeah, man. That nigga said he coming out with his solo album.
I fuck with it.
You fuck with it?
No.
I don't know why my TV's not turning on.
Yeah, what happened? It was on all the way up until
I don't
we
know. It keeps saying that it's turning on, but it's not turning on. So
all this new ass high class. See, man, we just should have went to the suburbs of Gary.
the suburbs
And you know
of
what I'm
Gary.
saying? Just built. You know what I'm saying?
No, we should not.
Set up shop.
It's
We're
okay.
safe.
We gonna get past it. I'm not gonna per se play that video, Jay, because I can't pick it up for us to watch.
Okay.
But our boy Andre 3000 has announced that November 17th he's dropping his solo debut album, and it will have only sounds. It will not have bars. It will not have singing.
Right.
It will only have instrumentals.
Okay.
How you feel about that, man?
I'm cool with that. Andre 3000 said he ain't got nothing to rap about. He 45. It'll be inauthentic. I fuck with that. It's like, hey, I ain't got nothing to say to you niggas.
Yeah.
I'm finna play these flutes.
Yeah. Jay?
I'm disappointed because I always wanted to hear him have his own solo album.
Yeah.
But if he realized he was making whack music, then that's even better. Don't put out whack music, Andre 3000. Just,
Inauthentic. He said it's inauthentic.
it's whack. That's what it was. He don't want to say it. I'll say it for him. It's whack because you can't tell him you 45. You don't have nothing to rap about.
Nothing, man. He rapped about everything. He did it all. He done.
Your life's not over, man. You just realized it was whack.
You know, I'm on his side a little bit more. Because when you really think about music, you have to rhyme.
Right.
And it has to be on beat. And so it's not really like spoken word where he can just say what he want to say. Or just come on a podcast and say what he want to say. He has to make it sound good. Yeah. So maybe that's like, I ain't got nothing to talk about to entertain you niggas. Because he's also the one that says that you basically going, as long as you going to tap to whatever I fucking play. Like, it don't matter what the message is. I could be over here talking about Congo and Sudan, and as long as that shit hit and that shit sound hard on against the beat, you're not listening to the actual message. You're just dancing to it.
Right.
So I fuck with what he's doing because it's on brand with him.
I finna sample the fuck out this album.
That's what a lot of people saying, man. That's what a lot of people saying. And y'all finna fuking ruin the shit.
We finna go crazy.
Y'all finna put a bunch of weak ass bars.
You already know. You already know. Niggas finna be rapping about glitches and switches and all types of shit on Andre 3000 flutes. You know it's coming.
The chopper hit the body like flute-doo.
You already know that's coming.
Oh man. Now
Drake dropping.
Drake dropping?
You ain't read that?
No, I saw that Drake and J. Cole is going on tour together.
Yeah, he dropping. It drops tonight. If that's not a rumor.
Wait, what's dropping?
It's not for the dogs.
No, that's
Scary Hours 2, I think.
Oh, yeah, I did not see that.
It sounds right.
Yeah, I think it is called Scary Hour or something.
Yeah, Scary Hours 2 or something like that. Because I thought Scary Hours was the album that had Wants and Needs on it with Lil Baby. I think
so.
So this got to be Scary Hours 2.
I think
so he's going to be rapping then.
Pretty.
I
don't know what that nigga does anymore.
Drake could take the Andre 3K route at this point, and I'd be cool.
I mean, he did the whole house, whatever that was.
I'm good, bro. I don't want to hear nothing else, bro.
I think he did that because Beyonce did it.
I don't want to hear nobody else rap. Let's just stop rapping for a minute, bro.
Well,
let's wrap this shit up.
Oh, you so clever. So another music news is the Grammys is coming up.
You talking about the Grammys again?
Yeah, don't it be seeming like this shit happen every month or something? Like we talk.
I think it's just been like a lot of music awards.
Yeah,
like the last couple months.
All right, what's going on with the Grammys, man? What they doing?
Our girl SZA, she's leading the way with the most nominations this year. She has 9. Shout out to SZA.
Yeah, shout out to
our girl Victoria Monet, I think she got like 4. And Coco Jones, she got a decent amount of nominations this year. So shout out to those 3 because they definitely did killed this year.
Shout out Victoria Monet.
Your boy,
Mobay.
Your boy
Victoria
Gunna,
Mobay.
he ain't get no nominations this year.
Who?
Gunna.
Why would that be my boy?
Your boy, he ain't get no nominations, man.
I can't even name you 3 of his songs. Why would that
you
be my
mean?
boy?
Fuck you mean? You don't know
You know you was in a car riding the fuck you be with a little baddie in your car.
I don't listen to none of that shit.
Damn. Well, it kind of makes sense
What?
that he didn't nominate for anything.
Right.
Yeah, the street said his album was hard.
Yeah.
I just
That's
think,
what I heard.
His song was like, I don't know if it hit number 1, but it was a top song.
I
For
heard
me.
it everywhere.
What I'm trying to say is like media wasn't really pushing it like how I think they would have pushed it if he ain't just get out of prison.
See, it's weird because like you could see a record in media like get shitted on, like that Bongos record.
Yeah.
But if you go to any spot and watch that shit get played,
Yeah. It's turned up.
it goes up. Any place I've been to played that Bongos record go up.
Yeah.
But you go on Twitter or Facebook right now, man, what the fuck Cardi B doing? This bongo shit ass.
Yeah.
Like, all right, take your ass outside.
Yeah.
Smell
That
grass.
be everybody on social media though when they gotta have a music take. Okay, but did you compare it to the impact it's having, the influence it's actually having in the real world?
No, because they don't go outside.
Exactly. So how you gonna speak on a club record and you don't go to the clubs?
So I'm off social media. I'm deleting all this shit.
Wait, we need you.
I mean, I can still post on the pod page.
No, not post on the pod page. I need you to know what the street's talking about.
God damn it. I don't want to be here anymore.
It's your job.
I don't.
Well,
Free me from all these goddamn group chats.
man,
Free me from Kiki Palmer's.
we didn't even talk about that.
We
I don't even
definitely
want to talk
didn't.
about that.
Because the mama said something. I don't know what the mama said. I
She
just
said I would
seen
put
Keke
a bullet
Palmer
through your son's head.
and the
Usher.
mama that's saying some shit. And it said that they...
She said Usher bisexual.
Yeah, well, I don't know what the fuck been going on,
Usher
bro.
is gay, guys. Come on.
The fuck you mad at my daughter for it? He gay. Like, fuck.
Like, damn, what I do, man?
God damn, mom.
Usher's like, I ain't even came out the closet yet. You
Bro.
just sharing my shit.
And apparently Will Smith bisexual too. So it's like everybody catches strays.
Everybody gay. Fuck it, I'm gay too. Fuck it. We all
Well,
gay.
that's already been.
We all gay in this bitch.
Oh man, don't it feel a little disgusting to talk about Palestine and them, but then sit over and talk about who's gay?
Welcome to a podcast.
This is crazy.
Never know what you're gonna get. This started with SZA. This spun off SZA. No, I don't know how he good from sucking dick to SZA.
We not gonna blame her because she already got stuff going on. So, you know, one of the things that grinds my gears is when people don't get their due credit for stuff. Right? I'm gonna say the word propaganda. SZA's a Scorpio. Drake's a Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio. And you know, one thing I'm gonna do is stand up for Scorpios when we right.
Okay.
And currently, do you know who Leon Thomas is?
That's not the R&B guy. That's Alex Thomas, I think.
Okay, Leon Thomas.
Oh no, that's Alex Isley.
Yeah.
Who's Leon Thomas?
Leon Thomas is the breakout artist this year. He's already he's the Nickelodeon star off of
That's what I said. I'm pretty sure I heard that name. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So you know, he's been making his rounds, becoming more relevant today as someone that's been behind the scenes, and he's becoming more in front of the scenes with his own music now.
Right.
So I don't know who put this narrative out there that he wrote Snooze by SZA, but you'll go on Facebook and you'll just see a post about him. Like, he's been pinning all the greatest hits. he done pinned SZA Snooze. Give him his credit. SZA, I remember her posting on Twitter. She had posted on Twitter when Snooze started rising up.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote this by myself. And then it was like going at SZA for saying that. How?
I mean,
Look at the credits.
SZA ain't got the best track record, to be honest, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
don't.
saying? She kind of did it to herself.
She don't, but it's like, why would you come out and say you wrote something by yourself when other people that's been in that room could come out and say you're lying? I think she lies about innocent shit like, yeah, I didn't eat today. Knowing damn well you ate today. Like, she lie about stupid shit like that. But SZA was in her Scorpio bag, and she posted that I wrote this shit by myself. Because what you think you're not going to do is take away my credit for some shit I worked hard for, you imbeciles. And so, I was behind her. It's like, yeah, she wrote that shit. That shit hard. That's my favorite song off the album. Fast forward, Leon Thomas went on the Terrell Show, which is a very great show on YouTube. Check it out. Terrell Rubio, the show. He was on there and he said, yeah, the song was already written when he came in there. All I did was help Babyface on the production. And his voice is the background vocals on the song. So he's proven that the girl wrote the song on her own.
So he even said he didn't write it?
Yes.
Okay.
Cool.
Right?
You still
Babyface produced Snooze?
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah. So you even with that being a thing, the truth is out there, right? You go to the song and it says, who's credited.
Mm-hmm.
And it's 5 people or so. His name, SZA's name, Babyface name, some other body name. I don't know who told people that, if your name is in the credit, that they must have wrote the song.
Right.
Who told us that? Who made that? Who even told niggas about credits? Because now niggas think that they know music because they can go to Apple Music and scroll down and see the credits.
I shut up and when at these conversations because, people that paid French Montana $3,000 for a live mixtape placement thinks otherwise. So I normally just shut the fuck up when these types of talks get to, spinning around.
I think it's because they like, oh, they got credited with the song. That means they wrote it.
Right.
When actually
it's like you just had a hand in it.
You just had some piece in it. It don't mean you wrote the fucking...
That's why you need physical albums again, so it can break it down to what part they actually played a role in when you open that cover.
I mean, shit, they was lying in them books too. I was going to say, those books wasn't saving nobody.
Still.
That's just how it be. That's why Drake can't be a great rapper, but Kanye West can. It's like, what the fuck? They the same person. Drake just don't make beats.
Yeah, they are. And Drake is a hit maker. Not hit maker, a hook maker. Like Drake can give you a hook. And that's why he has credits on other people's songs. Kanye, he has a tough time with hooks. He gets his hooks from
hook god.
He gets his hooks from other niggas too.
I ain't saying she a gold digger.
True. Nah, man. Shout out SZA, bro. For I hope you come home with a bunch of Grammys in your arms. But I want to talk a little bit about the Grammys.
Hey, shout out Leon Thomas for not being a fuck nigga.
Yeah,
because he sure could have. I wrote that song.
Yeah, he definitely could have.
I wrote it with my blood.
We played Would You Rather.
Oh God.
And I said the misogynist woman or the racist white male.
Okay.
And niggas ate me up about choosing a racist white male. But that propaganda word and that misogyny word are cousins. They're both undetected evil cousins that is sneaky as shit, and they really be the enemies, but y'all don't fucking know until somebody gotta fucking do it to you for you to realize, God damn it, misogyny. It's so easy to think only a man is capable of writing such great songs.
Boy.
A woman cannot get...
A woman would never.
No, never. She can't be this genius,
Women write?
Eve, there's an interview of Eve talking about how when she was coming up into the game, she'll go in the studio and it only just be her, and they be like, so where your other people at?
Right.
She like, it's me. And like, prove it. I spit it. Oh, go crazy. Yeah, I hate men.
Damn.
That's all that they hear. You say, but you hate men.
You must hate men.
You hate men. All right, moving forward.
I was gonna say
a little weird.
It's really windy in the windy city.
Jonesy, we gotta have a real conversation about you.
Me?
Yeah.
What'd I do?
Because the episode that had dropped with Lyric, that was a great episode. Thoroughly enjoyed that episode. I even saw you. You was like, you look like you really enjoyed yourself in that episode.
Yeah, Lyric cool. Yeah. I like women.
That's cool. She said that you're like the jokester, the unserious one, and I'm the more serious, rational one.
I don't know how people don't take me serious.
You don't take yourself serious.
I don't be lying though. That be the thing. Everything I say, I be serious. I just say it with a smile.
We gotta get you some help, bro. People literally be calling my phone like, this nigga's stupid. And I'm like,
you got to keep laughing to keep from crying. Life fucked up, bro.
It really is.
It really is. That's why I try to smile as much as possible. Cause soon as it ain't smiles, bro, it's consistent. You know what I'm saying? Frowns and destruction and sadness. So we gotta.
No, I want to put some I want to fight back to that.
Okay.
I think we need to be reminded of the sad and destruction and bad shit and stop trying to laugh the pain away so that you can really see just how fucked up it is and how you need to say it, get yourself out of this fucked up shit.
I agree. My mental health can't handle that.
Well, I don't think a lot of us would be living if we couldn't laugh.
Right.
Motherfuckers are just damn, I got it. Ain't shit happy to be nothing shit to be smiling about.
The fuck you doing with your mouth right there? The fuck?
No, even I'm dead ass serious about this though.
Same.
Like I was watching a podcast. His name's Neil. Can't remember his full name. He is the co-creator of the Chappelle Show.
Mm-hmm.
A white guy, and he was on the Royal Mall podcast. And I watched the whole thing. They was asking him like, why is comedy movies not like blockbuster films anymore? Why can't you just go to the movie theaters and just go watch a good comedy film? Why is that not pushed? And he was like, well, a lot of the industry is trying to just go towards what works, and they've seen that superhero shit is what works, and that is what can like really bring in a bunch of money if you just focus in on a good superhero film. And then comedy, the world is a bit different. It's a bit more aware, a bit more woke, and so it's more like it's unsafe to do a comedy film. And so if you was to put out like a what's a real
Rush Hour? Rush Hour 2? Definitely Rush Hour, bro.
Rush Hour.
Definitely Rush Hour.
So just anything comedic.
Malibu's Most Wanted.
Malibu's Most Wanted. You put that shit out today and all hell's breaks loose.
Boy.
They gonna want to burn all the theaters down. I'm just like, first of all.
If they re-release Tropic Thunder?
Yeah,
if they re-release that, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck Robert Downey Jr. doing in blackface.
Yeah, nah. And I think that's just, you even see comedians just talk about how they gotta be real particular with their jokes and shit. The world's just way too sensitive. I disagree. I think the world is just as sensitive as it was in the past. It's just them niggas was ignorant. They didn't know that. Damn.
They didn't know making fun of Asian people was wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It don't matter how many, from the script writer to who approves the script, to the producers, to the directors, no one thought it was wrong to make fun of Asian people.
And they didn't have a tool to express their anger with that. They didn't have a TikTok on their phone to just go and make a 15-second video saying, I fucking hate Tropic Thunder.
Yeah. Bro, you had to be mad at the movie theater, leave the movie theater, go home, get on your house phone, and maybe talk about it with your homie.
Get on your landline.
Or if you was really upset, you had to go home, write a letter to whoever put the movie on, mail the letter, wait for the letter to get there. By the time, even in the perfect world, that they read it and want to respond, you're probably not even going to be mad no more.
It was a bunch of like Reddit things in the past, like just public forums. Mm-hmm. You just complain on that. Go to AOL internet. 12 minutes of that. Type that up. You know. You
don't even care no more. And the best thing about that was you didn't get notifications from it.
Yeah.
You ain't know if niggas replied to you or not, so you ain't had no reason to go back and check it.
You don't know if hella people didn't like your comment.
And you don't even know if they real.
10,000 people like my comments. 10,000 people agree with me.
I'm smart now.
Yeah.
Like, no.
You deleted my comment because you saw everybody was liking it. Shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the hell up. That's crazy. All the inferences people draw from social media reactions. You see all these hearts on my picture and you gonna like it? You a hater.
Social media's reality to some. So I gotta go. Gotta go.
Oh, what's happening? What's happening in the real world? Let's get out of entertainment and music. What's happening in the real world?
We didn't talk about that already?
What?
No.
No. Like our worlds, like our real world.
Okay. T, what's going on in your world? Birthday coming up. Holidays coming up.
Yeah, my birthday next week. Turn 26.
You old as hell.
My back hurt already. My neck hurt.
Oh, yeah, you're that 26 young whippersnapper.
Boy.
Congested, my nose stuff.
I remember when I turned 26. Boy.
Nothing happened.
No, nothing.
Nothing happened.
I actually don't remember 26. It wasn't like
I was in a relationship, I think.
I was. But
okay. Get your dick wet.
Yeah, I was. No, that was towards the end.
Jonesy the Playboy.
No, I only been in 2 relationships. I don't know what type of playboy that is. I don't like people. I really don't. I talked to somebody for like 3 days, and then it's like, all right, I'm cool. This ain't going nowhere.
What you doing for your birthday this year?
Nothing.
Working.
Working. Where the fuck am I gonna be at? I gotta bring the flyer up. Who the fuck called me? Oh, somebody probably wants something. But yeah, this birthday I'm working. Per usual.
You already got something planned to go? You booked for something on your birthday? Dang, so you ain't gonna pot on your birthday?
I mean, we can.
Nah, fuck you. Go get cupcakes for them niggas.
Nah, we can definitely. I mean,
fuck you.
It's gonna be cupcakes and liquor there.
Eat they cupcakes.
We can definitely steal pie. You know, I don't take no days off.
Well, I'm without a car at the moment.
Yeah, what's up with that? Didn't we go through that on the pod?
No, we didn't talk about it on the pod.
Yeah, man, bring us up, man. What's up, man? T-ass out here paying a ban for TPMS sensors and shit.
Long story short, my car needed
oil change. Got an LS swap.
My car needed new brakes and new tire pressure sensors, and I even tagged on some new tires, brand new tires.
The patriarchal tire industry.
I call in, motherfuckers on the phone like, yeah, it's gonna be this price. It's gonna be this price. Never once gave me the total. I didn't ask for the total because I did the math in my own head. I was like, okay, cool, that's nothing. All right, we'll do that.
Right.
Boom, I get up though. He give me the invoice. Car's already. It's $3,300 on this fucking invoice.
But the sign says 8. That's the old sign. Got your ass.
Man, so I'm currently prepared to sue. They are keeping my car until I pay. I'm refusing to pay for services. He tried to knock it down by $1,000.
I was just gonna ask. So what's the quote now to get your car out?
So it's like $2,000 and like it's like if you do your own research and you try to look up the most expensive parts that you could put in a 15 Chevy Cruze LTZ, it will not be $3,000.
Nah, I can't even think of like that's a whole new engine bay.
They charged me $1,500 for labor to do. Basically, install 3 new tires, 4 the front brakes, back brakes, and then sensors on all the cars. So it's all in the same area. $15,000. I mean $1,500 to do that, and they only spent like 4 hours max because I called them at 2 and they called me back at 6. I came in there at 6:30. So I'll say 4 hours max, even though I know you didn't spend 4 hours on this car to do that easy job. So. Normally car mechanics, they'll charge per hour. They'll give you
right.
like, $45, $50 an hour. If you divide $1,500 by 4 hours, that is $392.
That don't even sound like a Chicago price. That just sounds like niggas getting over, bro.
Man,
so 70 an hour is like Indiana. You know what I'm saying? 70 an hour for car labor. That's pretty. 45 to 70, cool. Yeah. Chicago, you wax me 125, 130, cool. $400 an hour, bro? Nah, bro. You ain't working on no fucking Ferrari.
No, bro. If you even look at the invoice, just say the front brakes was like $300 and then the labor was like $400. They said the back brakes was $400 and then the labor was $300. Like, wait, why is the labor 2 different prices?
Yeah,
because
normally on your rear, you'll pay more for the rear than the front, and you shouldn't be doing them at the same time. Unless you just let all of them bitches wear at the same time, which you'll hear your front was going out first.
My brakes was fine. My brake pads was fine. It was the rotors that needed to be replaced. And so you just got to replace the whole thing.
Right.
And so it was like, long story short, these niggas done chose the wrong fucking one, okay? I'm not some poor, uneducated person you can pry on. You don't just do this to anybody. You need to vouch to people you try to fuck over first.
Right.
And so long story short, I did more research, and it seems like this is a common thing for them to give you a price. It is not that price, and you need your car, so you go pay them to get your car.
Them as in the shop, or
the shop
just
does it.
Okay.
Right, and so they'll charge you an invoice or give you an invoice that's completely different. I'm so grateful that I didn't give my card or no payment for anything because I took it up there to be assessed which brakes need to be changed. Mm-hmm. So you can't charge me for anything until you assess it. And so then they gave me my price over the phone. Mm-hmm. So like, I'm glad they don't have any access to get anything out of me. And no, I'm just going to have to prepare to sue these niggas, and I got to be without my car for my fucking birthday. Yeah. Out here Ubering and shit. renting cars and stuff.
Uber everywhere.
Yeah, but I gotta prove to them that you can't fuck with people.
Damn, man, I wish I had another one of my cars running. I'd go ahead and toss you the,
I appreciate it.
toss you the whip to the 600 Benz,
600 Benz.
Yeah, the 600 that's outside.
All right,
That's a 6 out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I believe you.
6.
What's going on in your world?
In the middle of my biggest video project that it's going okay. I think.
Man, you look like you've been booked and busy. You always editing a recap, posting a recap.
This is stressful. I'm overwhelmed, overstimulated. That's why my phone been on do not disturb.
A lot of people hitting you up to do recaps.
No, just to ask for shit.
Oh, okay.
It's not for work. It's never for work.
Oh, they're not asking to pay you for something.
No, it's can I have something? Do you have free time?
Oh, okay.
Do this for me. Fuck you. Fuck y'all.
Now, would you say that you've made yourself to be the one that will do stuff for free labor?
No.
Okay.
Never.
So this is just audacious of them.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people are having the audacity lately.
Uh-huh.
Like if you call through my D&D, I'm not calling you back. Because clearly I'm busy.
Yeah.
I'll call you back.
Yeah.
I done had people blow up my phone 4, 5, 6 times in a row just to ask for shit. I'm like, where the fuck the appreciation be at?
Yeah.
What the fuck how you doing, bro? I just want to see how you doing. Niggas don't even open up the conversation with that. It's straight to the, hey man, what you doing today?
Hey.
Can you, hey man, you got, hey, I'm like, damn.
I'm guilty because I said I would rather you just get straight to asking me for the shit.
I do.
Yeah.
But still, you know what I'm saying? Address me. Because that's how I do. Like, I don't just go straight into asking people for shit. It's tacky. Hey, how are you doing? And I'm genuinely asking because if you go, hey, man, I ain't having the best day. I know not to ask you for shit.
So you test the waters first.
Not necessarily, but I check in with you. Hey, what's going on? Everything cool? Because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna come ask you for some shit based off of what I'm perceiving of what, you know what I'm saying, you got. Or my last perception of our last interaction or whatever.
Yeah.
So if our last interaction is something great, man, haha, hit me up for woo, 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 woo. And then I'm finna go hit them up for woo, 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 woo. And time passed, even though they meant for me to hit them up, I'm not finna just go straight into it because something could have happened between them giving me that green light and me asking for them. So I'm still gonna check in with you. Hey, what's up? Do. You know what I'm saying? Genuinely ask, then we get to the conversation.
Okay.
Access doesn't give you entitlement. Access gives you access to ask and request.
I think entitlement is the word of the week.
Boy, niggas be entitled. Niggas think because they your friend, like you should do shit.
Yeah.
Boy, fuck all my friends.
Boy, fuck you.
You know what I'm saying?
What Kevin Gates, it died today. What
I ain't gonna say all that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, gee, yeah, man, niggas just check in with motherfuckers, see how people doing. Because it's like, I done got real cold on people. And it's not entirely everyone's fault, but it's really just the build up of like, yo, little shit. This person's major shit. This person's medium shit. This person little shit. And then just life in general. Like, niggas still got to live life too.
Yeah.
I still got to take care of the crib. Still got to take care of the dog. Take care of myself. Take care of my businesses. Take care of my project manager.
I don't think people understand the gravity of asking for help. Like, and that doesn't mean this conversation should sway people from asking for help. Ask for help if you need help.
Right.
But be aware that when you ask for help, you're asking another person that is not a part of the 1% to give you out of their own resources so that you can have resources that you don't have at all. And so then you're depleting from their sources of resources.
And like knowing that should create the respect. Like knowing that should create the respect. You finna take a nigga, let's just say an hour, bro. You finna ask him to do an hour or something solely for you. That's an hour he can pour into his kids. That's an hour he can pour into his businesses. That's an hour he can pour into himself.
Yeah.
That's an hour he can pour into an errand. That's an hour he can go to get a fucking haircut.
Yeah.
Like, and he finna come spend that on you. The least you can do is ask the nigga if he okay.
Now, how do you feel about their response when they say, you know, you always throw it back in my face the things you do for me? Even though, let's say you do that. Mm-hmm. Do you think that is necessarily a bad thing to do?
Throw it back in their face.
Yeah, like.
I mean, it depends on why. Like, why are you bringing it up?
Yeah.
Because I done had niggas sudden me and flex on me that I for sure, like, hey, bro, like, I was there. Like, I remember, you know, but yeah, it ain't nothing. You shouldn't help somebody with the intentions of that. Like, you getting a one-up on them.
Do you think that be people's intentions when they say yes, and then later on that becomes like their intentions, like
help people to get leverage?
Yeah.
Yep. 100%.
I don't think it starts off that way. I think it becomes that way when they like actually feel the seed out. Like, you know, how can I come from helping you now?
Yeah, I 100% think there's people that gets off on being the help, being the right.
Yeah. And
there's nothing wrong with that. But if you're going into this situation not caring about the situation, the person, the task at hand, you're just caring about being right in something.
Yeah.
Your intentions are off to me. I don't want you to try to come into something that's, you know, that I'm working on and you helping me.
Yeah.
And you moving how you want to move, because at the end of the day, you could potentially not be helping me. You could be doing the right and nice and good things, but it still could not be helping me.
Do you think it's a way, there's more ways to try to make sure everyone wins, or it's a little hard to try to make sure everyone wins?
No, fuck that. Everyone can't win. Everybody can't go.
Okay.
That's just how it is.
Okay.
That's why you got to be picky and choosy with the help. You got to be picky and choosy with who you let help you. You know, that's just how it go.
That's one of the things that I think about whenever I start businesses. Like, I always try to do things alone so that I don't have to worry about all the outliers and shit.
I'm doing everything by myself. If you ain't Jew, get the fuck on.
I would like to always be that way. But I think that's why things don't happen as often for us that look like us, because we try to do it alone because we just don't trust people, or we don't want to share, or all whatever reason we have. Stuff don't happen for us in like the largest game that it could, because it's better if you do it together. It
is. And I'll 100% be off of help and collaboration. I just been fucking up with picking people. I just been absolutely sucking with picking people to help me.
Yeah. And that'll discourage you that'll push you to want to be alone.
Bruh, it discourages so much.
I saw something today that said, just because you alone and isolated don't mean you healed.
No, I don't.
It's because you able to watch Netflix on your own every day and you cool. You can go through your 24 hours. Don't mean you actually healed from what's actually hurting your ass. Just because you ain't got to face it.
I feel healed.
You feel healed until that damn movie starts showing your real life. Now you triggered to the room crying. Why am I crying so much to Dear John? I don't know, nigga.
Yeah. Shout out Isolation and Solitude. I fuck with it.
When I was like in college, I used to say Solitude like I was cool. Like, you know, when motherfuckers say one to say bye in the past, like in New York, they say one, I-B, one.
Right.
I say Solitude. Lame as I was lame.
To get off the phone?
Nah, just like type shit. Like I feel you. Like that. Like solitude. Solitude.
I would have been roasting your ass.
Nah, I was cool as hell, girl.
Why are you talking like that?
Because motherfuckers don't know that word and they like 16. Like, what you mean solitude? What you mean?
That should mean 100.
Yeah. Tantalizing was my word too. Like, instead of saying sexy, I say tantalizing.
Lame as hell.
Real ass nigga, man. Get your knowledge up. Get your knowledge up.
Lame as hell.
You can't sit at these tables with me.
Lame as hell.
What else? What else going on in the world? In your world? What's going on with you, Jay? We don't really talk about yours.
Not much. My birthday's coming up too.
Yeah. Sag.
No, still
Scorpio gang.
It's gonna be some hoes in there.
No.
No,
I don't think so.
Okay. No hoes. No hoes at your birthday party.
Nah.
Jay, how do your wife feel? Do she listen back on the pod?
She say, you know what? She be listening when I be editing.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm like, do you be listening? She be like, well, I be listening to you. We be editing. And then sometimes she'll do like chime in on stuff. I'm like, leave a comment.
Give her takes while you editing. Yeah, my girlfriend do that shit
shout
too.
out our wife, man. Shout out the pod wife, Drew's wife. Because I was finna say her name, but I ain't want to say her name. Shout out, her.
Now,
She fuck with me though. That's the homie. We like this.
I bet.
I passed her the sushi roll.
Is it real sushi roll? Or
Yeah, it's a real sushi roll.
I don't want your hand in my sushi, bro. It's already uncooked. What
You
the fuck?
funny.
What you gonna say, Jay?
But other than that, just trying to get prepared for Christmas. Like cause my daughter, she came across they had send them booklets in the mail. They done sent the toy book from Target. Fuck you, Target. Cause she had already told me, she's like, I only want 5 things. And then she saw that book, that's up to 10.
Aww.
So I was like, and then I'm gonna have to teach her the concept of money. Cause she's like, I want 2 American Girl dolls.
Oh.
American Girl
Nah, that ain't cheap.
$100. Like,
Man, ain't cheap. My niece asked for one. I'm like,
She's like, and then she tried to describe the one she wants. She's like, well, I don't play soccer.
Yeah.
So I need the one that's like a ballerina. I'm like, come on.
That's cute.
She needs the one that's a chef.
Now she said, I
She
want
said that one
representation.
I want the chef one. I'm like, okay, come on.
Oh, wait, was she a chef for Halloween?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
was.
Okay.
She was adorable.
She's hilarious.
Now, question, Dad. Would you forego the holiday season in spite of your kids' happiness if you stood for like a cause like what's currently going on right now, not buying new technology and Starbucks and McDonald's? And would you forego the holiday season to take a stand?
Yes, that's a be hard thing for me because she knows it's Christmas.
Yeah.
And so it's like, I know she wake up and she don't have nothing.
That ain't a good house. That ain't a happy house.
It's not
Hey,
gonna-
bro, you got to keep them kids happy, bro.
And then it's going to be, my daughter will tell it to somebody. I believe it. She gonna be like, yeah, I ain't get nothing for Christmas. My dad said that what's going on in the world, we is not.
And she can't, and she gonna articulate it like a kid too.
I think that's
My dad ain't buy us nothing.
Yeah.
And it's gonna stop right there.
That's gonna be good for all the other kids to hear that. Now they might bully her,
Oh, yeah.
but
It's gonna be that
the
one.
other kids hear that the why. You know, they might want them to go home and ask their kids why did we celebrate Christmas this year, Bob? They're killing people in Gaza. Like,
And then they gonna be like, look.
now the parents come to you.
She go to a school. She's like maybe 3 black kids in her class.
Yeah.
So the other kids definitely gonna be like, we stand with Israel. I already can feel it.
Oh, God.
I can feel it.
The black kid in class said it's not cool, so we're gonna stand behind her. Yeah.
Do you think that's what it takes? We got to get to that point where
I feel like once she gets older, though, if it's stuff like that, where I feel like, because I already had to do like, all right, look, we ain't doing that. I didn't feel comfortable with them doing the Pilgrims and Indians thing, and I'm like, don't call it Columbus Day, and let them know the real Columbus Day. My daughter knows because me and Crystal talk about it, so I feel like when she gets older, she's probably gonna be that kid.
Aw.
Low key.
start them young, man. Let them know the truth.
Yeah.
Only Christopher we acknowledge is Wallace.
So
That's lit, man. You be making me want to leave it in.
What
Watching
a
him be a father make me want to leave it in.
and that's the thing too. We're trying to
Leave
have
it
another one.
in.
Yeah. Leave it in.
We have to have another one because she needs a sibling. Cause she has cousins, like there's a lot of cousins that's around her age, but you know they leave and she cries.
Aww.
She needs a person who she's like, can you leave?
She be crying.
Yeah,
That's how they fucking
Aw.
get you to have more kids, man. You have one, they're going to be alone. That's how I ended up with 2 buddies.
That's cool.
Oh, fuck that.
Hey, where your bunnies been at?
Shania got them.
Oh.
They had to get up out of here. They too pissy, bro. I don't know. You want them back? No. Keep them with you.
I forgot you even had them shits.
Nah, shout out Shania for take care of my kids. I'm definitely a deadbeat parent.
Yes.
Neglectful. I get it from my father.
Neglectful as hell. Your
Yeah.
kids in Gary, you in Chicago. You
I
want to be
learned
my
from the
uncle so bad.
I learned from the
You want to be my uncle so bad.
and then I think I want to have another one too because I don't know. I've watched people.
Sorry.
Who just like they're the only child
Mm-hmm.
and they have to deal with their parents who are sick or older and the stress that I've seen it happen on them. And I'm like, my mom would tell me like, if it wasn't for like me and my brother helping her out how we do, that it'd be hard on her because she's my grandmother's only child.
Mhm.
So
Aww.
I'm like, yeah, she needs one for when we get older and
Nah, kids need siblings, man.
What are some generational curses that you think your family is stuck under?
I'm trying to think. Because it's like two sides. Like, one side is like, I'll say for the men, like, I'm probably on my mom's side, I'm like the only dude that went to college. And
got a degree in the bank.
Everybody look at me like, yo, you done made it. And I'm like, because I listened to y'all and watch how y'all were, and I didn't want to be like that. Then like on my dad's side though, he's the fuck up.
Yeah.
But everybody else is kind of like did good for themselves. So it's like,
don't you feel guilty? Like
he don't.
Yeah.
He don't. I had this conversation.
So college, go to college.
And he went to college. He just.
Who you think will win in the basketball game? Me or your daddy?
You'll win.
Yeah, I'll hoop your daddy.
What do you think are some generational curses your family can't get past?
Oh man, I don't know. I feel like no, we're not. We're not getting past this. Having fucking kids out of wedlock.
Okay.
All this co-parenting shit. Stop it. Cause it's like, gee, you like so you got mom and dad side.
Yeah.
Like my mom's side of the family is like real tight. And it's only a few little small pockets where it's like this person shared daddies with whoever the hell and this person.
Okay.
And it's like now it's getting more spread out.
Okay.
Because there's less marriages happening and more people just having kids.
Uh-huh.
Like I got cousins on cousins I ain't met.
Uh-huh.
And me and they parents ran thick as thieves when we was kids. And part of the reason is because whatever relationship they got with the other parent that I also never met is, you know what I'm saying? No. So It's like moving like that, kind of, tearing the family apart.
And you mentioned that is kind of like how it is too. It's like, even though me and Crystal are still together, we weren't married.
Yeah.
And like, I have other cousins who got married, but it's like, they all divorced. Mm-hmm. They all been raising single parents. They had single parents, and then they're single parents. Like, so it's like, that's a real hard thing. I feel like I got like one cousin who she's with her husband, and everybody else is just like,
aww,
we just playing house and not playing house, and then I'll come see you Saturday, kid, and you can come here Saturday night.
And then this season I got hoes, and then it's just messy.
The only thing is outrageous that we all have opinions about relationships and relationship advice, and motherfuckers, we ain't never really seen a successful relationship just really withstand. And I'm not talking about the relationships that say, yeah, we had to weather the storm. I cheated on her 50 times and she stayed. I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about one that had minimal issues. Like, y'all had issues about what the kids' religion is going to be. Like, not this person that had 5 kids on you stood.
Yeah, the only people I could reference is my grandparents. But I only got grandparents' versions of my grandparents.
Yeah.
So I don't know what late 20s, early 30s, 40s my grandparents was like.
They don't talk about those times. They just say that they still together.
But I still, like, knowing my family, I would have been and heard some shit. Like, I would have been, I'm at the age now where, like, family secrets is coming out.
Yeah.
So I would have been heard some shit if, like,
you at the age now?
Gee, they bogus as hell.
Yeah.
They bogus as hell.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't say now, like now. I'm saying now within like the last 5 to 6 years.
Yeah.
But even still, like, yeah, y'all, it's too late. The fuck is we doing here?
Yeah, and I've even heard stories about my grandfather. Like, my granddad, that was my nigga. He was a cool ass nigga. But then, like, I hear my dad tell a story, like, yeah, man, I'm chilling, I'm out. This girl, I'm with her, she with her older sister. He's grown, by the way. Just he mentioned that too. He had made a point that they were grown. But it's like, yeah, she's like, yeah, her man about to come through. Whoop. It's like, man, I know this guy. This is my grandfather. I'm like, what you say?
Wait, your dad is with some girls, and another guy's about to come through, and it's his dad.
Yeah.
So they smashed some girls together.
He said that he just like left.
That your dad left.
Yeah.
And your grandpa was just with the girls.
Yeah.
Nah, your daddy flipped some hoes with his dick.
That's the story he telling me, and I'm like, dude, what the hell?
That is hilarious.
Hey man, I'll put nothing past men. Like women, freaks, cool, but men are nasty. The shit niggas do. Like I was watching the Joe Budden podcast and they just talking about how they was like trains, they experiences with running trains. On
I don't know what old niggas obsession is with trains, bro. Y'all niggas are nasty.
And I think trains is one of the nastiest things you could do. One, you're sharing the same pot, and I'm sure y'all ought to do y'all research on that pot. And then 3, you're going inside of the pot, and then your homie's going next inside of the pot. Y'all both don't talk about y'all health. Y'all don't share y'all health together. And y'all just sharing the same pot simultaneously at the exact same time. And it was funny listening to them talk about it. It was like I was the lame motherfucker that tried to kiss her in the train. Like that shit's funny to talk about, but like you really ran a train on somebody. That's nasty. That's disgusting.
Somebody asked me in high school, and I was like, "Why? Just make this make sense, bro. Like I ain't even gonna say no. Just why?
Yeah.
Make this make sense to me." But you know, I'm not a one upper.
Yeah.
But I got a nastier story.
Okay. Okay.
God bless the dead, bro.
Okay.
So we riding back to the crib. It's my pops, his cousin, me, my brother, and my cousin.
Yeah.
And I don't know, maybe it's because we teenagers. All the stories end in like dealing with girls and sex and shit. So, you know, typical, we riding, we talking about girls and sex and shit. I don't know how or why my father decided to tell the story. But he said him and his cousin had one condom.
I don't even want to hear the rest of the story.
He said these niggas had one condom, bro. And I don't know if it was one girl. I'm pretty sure, like knowing my pops, he wasn't no freak ass nigga. So I'm pretty sure they wasn't taking turns on the same girl.
Okay.
But the point of the story is both of them shared that condom. I don't know who went first, but I just know one of them used it. He said they flipped it inside out.
So
sick.
And like he said
so
they
fuck
washed
the girl.
it and flipped it inside out and gave it to the next person.
So fuck the girl inside. So we don't care what she get. But we gonna try to not touch each other's shit.
This the 70s. It made sense to them.
Okay. Yeah.
It's the 70s.
I don't like. Okay.
God bless the dead, man.
How horny you gotta be to want to get that nut off when it presents that the moment you should not get this nut off
Or bored. This 1970s Gary.
Okay.
It ain't too much to do.
Bored or horny.
You might as well just went wrong, man.
Like that's crazy.
That's the story that I got on I-57 coming. They was bringing us home. If I'm lying, I'm dying because I know somebody gonna see this and want to challenge it.
Oh my gosh! And if you challenge it, please call in to the podcast.
Call in. Gee, we was listening to the Chronic 2001 CD. We was in my cousin's black Ford Explorer.
I know every little detail.
Gee, I remember everything about this day. It was the evening time. The sun was setting. I will never forget this story.
Oh my god!
Because it was just that crazy. I didn't even know what sex was or like condoms yet when he told me that story. But even still, I'm like, bro, that don't sound right.
All right, man. I need every dude that come on from this episode to now, they got to give us their sex stories.
I don't want to hear them.
I want to hear them. Because I like to live vicariously through other people. I would never do it. I care about my cooch, you know?
Right.
But y'all don't care about what y'all stick y'all stuff in. And girls don't be caring what sticks inside of them.
Bro, it's
like
insane. That's how I don't see how people be getting to sex so damn quick with people. Like I'll fuck on the first link.
Yeah.
But it'll be so much like conversing and like kicking it or not kicking it, but like really rocking with each other before that first link so I can build that trust. Somebody will meet somebody this week and then they fucking on them next week. That'll never happen with me.
Man, I know a person that had fucked multiple people in one day.
But that's young people shit. They over 25.
They probably was 25.
Right at 25, yeah, that's young people shit. You ain't finna find nobody 30. I ain't gonna say you not, but that's more, yeah. If you older doing that shit, you wild.
I think older people, they got less fucks to give. Like they probably do more shit than the younger people.
Gee, two people in the same day is insane.
They feel like, all right, well, shit. When I was 27, I did it like this. Now that I know not to do it that way, I'm gonna do it this way. 2 condoms instead of 1.
Last time I got burned.
Disgusting. All right, I didn't know we was gonna start talking about that. But lastly, I wanted to talk about was when you just think about like your own internal conflicts. Because this season is about listening to understand.
Mm-hmm.
What is something that people always misunderstand about you? Just one thing.
I mean,
is it just is it after they have a conversation with you that they say you're mean, or this is before they try to approach you, you look mean? Like what?
You know what? I ain't even gonna do that. Run that question by me again.
Okay. What is the most misunderstood aspect of you?
That I'm nice. There we go.
Okay. So you aren't nice.
No.
Okay.
I'm honest, fair, and respectful.
Okay.
Whatever side of that you got to end up on, I have no problems administering.
Okay.
That's what I mean by that.
Okay.
So if you got to be on the wrong side, the wrong side, we got to
Yeah.
put this in quotes, of my fairness, then that's what it's going to have to be.
Okay. I respect that.
Hell
I like
yeah.
that.
And
I
I'm going
like
to stand
that.
firm on that shit.
Yeah. Because you really can't, control how a motherfucker is going to interpret you.
You can't at all. That's why you got to have your morals in check. You
Yeah.
got to have your ethics in check. That's
Yeah.
that's one thing people don't talk about, ethics. Everybody talk about morals and principles. Don't nobody talk about ethics. People need to have their ethics in orders too.
Okay.
Ethos.
Ethos.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, people think I'm nice. And nice people, and we hear it every day.
Uh-huh.
Nice and good people get taken advantage of.
Uh-huh.
So since they think I'm a nice, good person, let me ask you for some shit. For one, you can't ask me for.
Yeah.
And for two, I know it's going to be a strain on you. And I'm not going to try to help you.
Okay.
Fuck y'all niggas.
Okay. Now, the young Tamaya would have needed to hear this. Because I'm too damn nice.
Yeah,
that
no,
was
fuck
always
that.
my shit.
I don't want to be no people pleaser.
Yeah.
The thing about a people pleaser is that they're going to end up pleasing people that don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
So fuck that people pleasing shit. I ain't here to please you.
Okay.
I don't want to impress you. I don't want to flatter you. I also feel like no one in this world deserves to be impressed or flattered.
Impressed is crazy.
Extremely.
What are you?
What
What the
why
fuck
do you
mean?
feel you need that from somebody?
Yeah.
I feel like that should just happen when you deal with somebody and y'all really rocking and they do something for you that you wouldn't think that they did. And they genuinely did it. I feel like you
making a
should be
good
impressed
First
then.
impression.
Nah, because I don't be impressed by that. I done had great first impressions and got burnt in the end. I don't be geeked in that.
Yeah. Let me give you a 30-day trial.
I ain't, hell no. But like, let's say I'm rocking out with you and I know you a text heavy person, but you picking up the phone to call me. I'm gonna be impressed because you know what I'm saying? You trying to meet me on my level halfway.
Yeah.
Now, since I see that, I might become a little more text heavy because
Yeah.
you trying to meet me on my ground. I ain't finna go, all right, you on my ground. We just finna rock out on the phone. Nah, I know what world you coming from. So I must try that out too. Maybe I brought you out of that text world. Maybe you only want to talk on the phone now. Cool.
Yeah.
But I'm still going to try to meet you where we first met at in case, you know what I'm saying? That's it, in case that keeps you square.
Okay. All right, Jonesy. I fuck with that. I
Hey,
like
that's
that.
how I be, man.
Yeah.
50-50, compromise over sacrifice. Don't sacrifice shit over here because I'm not. I swear to God, I'm not.
You wouldn't sacrifice for the podcast?
Fuck no.
So you would pose as if you do not dislike Joe Budden so we get an interview with Joe Budden.
You said I wouldn't do what now?
You wouldn't pose like you fuck with Joe Budden.
So
Like
we can
you
get
wouldn't
an
show your disdain for Joe Budden to have a episode with Joe Budden.
If he isn't the topic, I won't have anything to say.
If Joe Budden is sitting on the couch with us,
Fuck that nigga.
you wouldn't hold your disdain
No.
for him
No.
for the betterment of the podcast.
No, because that's pussy. Because I
That's
had
not
all these
pussy.
words and he wasn't in my presence. Now
That's
he's
not
in my
pussy.
presence. No, I have to.
You don't have to say I hate you in front of him.
Yes, I do.
You don't.
I
You can just
definitely
have
do.
this guy come here, sit on this couch with us, and then go about his day.
No, he called me a bitch on Twitter. It ain't nothing cordial after that is happening.
I mean, you can ask him why you call me a bitch. And
After
he
I
can answer
slap
your
him.
question.
After I slap him.
Why he didn't want to slap you? He just wanted to call you a bitch.
Okay,
See,
and I
that's
want to
the wrong
slap
with
him.
motherfuckers.
You
They
can't.
always
No.
lead with
Because y'all
violence.
talked about this on the pod too.
Okay.
Violence wasn't the lead there.
Okay.
The insult led.
Okay.
Violence reacted.
Well,
Now,
why do
did
you-
I lead with violence? 100%.
Exactly. Why
But-
do you need to lead with violence? Why can't you match him
Nah.
with an insult?
Got to up the ante. If you know you go into a gunfight and bro got a pistol, you finna bring another pistol?
No, it's a good fight, so I'm gonna just bring another gun.
A bigger
it don't
gun.
matter. I mean, you can bring another gun.
Because you got intel. Hey, I'm finna go to a fight. Bro got a pistol. It's just smarter to bring either another pistol, another person, or a bigger gun.
I'm just not gonna be a knife. I'm gonna bring another gun. But do I need to make sure I bring a bigger gun, like I'm gonna bring a bazooka?
Yes. You got to guarantee to win. You got to guarantee to win. This is why I don't sign up for competitions, bro. Let's all collab. Because if I'm on the other side, as long as it's ethical, morally sounded, I don't give a fuck. We going balls to the wall.
All right. Morals and ethics depending on the person, though. Everybody ain't got
Everybody don't.
the same morals and ethics, so you don't really know what boxes you checking at the time.
That's why you move in alignment.
Okay. You using a bunch of words right now. A bunch of buzzwords.
Nigga snapping.
I thoroughly believe that Scorpios are the most misunderstood zodiac sign. Fight me if you want to about that.
Yeah, tell them. I don't know much about zodiac signs, but you know.
Yeah.
Are y'all a water sign?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And one of the things that I always struggle with growing up is proving my like value, not value, proving my abilities, my capabilities to do stuff. Like just basketball, for example. I'm clearly the best person on my team. You put me in another group and it might be a little tough some days to see if I'm the best, but you know I'm among the best. You put me on another team, it's the same thing. If I'm not the best, I'm among the best. But because we don't have much of a hand in media, meaning our people that look like us, someone could clearly be like, this white girl's, she's going to change the culture of women's basketball, you know? And she's clearly just mediocre.
Right.
Never been the best or among the best, or there's someone that's clearly a larger, like a clear winner out of her to be the best. So that's like, just using that as an example, just basketball to make it clear. Like I always just had to prove, I guess, just how supreme I reign,
right.
I suppose. And I am I'm too humble to where it like didn't help my case. Like when I would see a person posting the NWI Times, only Hobart teams, never show Munster or Lew Wallace, you know, show the black schools. They'll never put them in the newspaper. Like I don't go out and be like this is not right. You know, I don't make myself a spectacle. I don't like being a spectacle. Like even
Wallace
just
had good teams then?
No.
Okay. Y'all should have said they came up. Okay.
No, I'm just trying to use black schools. But no,
Shout out Lew Wallace.
No, hell no. Lew Wallace always sucked.
God damn, man.
But like me not wanting to be a spectacle, always try to remain humble, and sometimes that makes me misunderstood. And when I finally do say something, oh, you're cocky or you're arrogant, because you see the talent, you see the capabilities, you know I'm really great at what I'm doing. But if I say one thing to validate that I am good, then I'm cocky and arrogant instead of just being confident and aware. And so I think that's like the misconception that I have, is that I'm cocky and arrogant instead of just being confident and aware. And I still don't have a balance between how to like walk in my sovereignty, you know, walk in my sovereignty in the most comfortable way that I can be, walking in that light, instead of just still kind of being too quiet sometimes when I need to be the loudest in the room for myself.
Let your nuts hang.
Let my nuts hang.
Drop your nuts.
Yeah.
Drop your prosthetic nuts.
Yeah. All right. Jay, you got anything to add before we close up? I'm tired of listening to this nigga talk.
No. Oh, you talking about as far as understanding for me?
Yeah.
Oh, I would say it's like a combination of both. That I'm just extra quiet, and that I'm a pushover. Yeah. And it's really, I just don't be talking to people I don't know. And I know if I don't know about something, I'm just not about to just add my opinion or stuff. So,
right. It's embarrassing jumping out there like that. Yeah. But before we close out, this funny as hell. We was on Twitter two days ago, and the question was, do audiobooks, pay attention, count as reading, right? And everybody got their take. No, it's not reading. Yeah, it's not reading. I'm like, yeah, it's reading. And this is where I went wrong. And I was like, anybody that say no, retarded. Shouldn't have said that. But even though I'm not wrong, shouldn't have said that. So everybody comes in my mentions, you know what I'm saying? Reading is this and needs to be words, blah, 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 blah. But I said that to say this. My homegirl came in my defense to help me. Yeah. But I done been badgered with insults so damn much. I just see her post a Google screenshot because that's all they've been posting with like the definition of read. Yeah. And they were skipping over printed matter, but that's another conversation. Mm-hmm. And I just seen her post a screenshot. So I'm like, God damn, man, spare me, bro. Leave me alone. And then I took it upon myself and went back and clicked on it like, oh, she was helping me. Oh, my bad. Then everybody started cooking me. Yo, dumbass, she helping your dumbass.
Wait.
So, yeah.
So, do you stand on
I stand on it, yeah. Because reading comes down to analyzing printed matter.
Okay.
Music is printed matter. You know what I'm saying?
Printed matter.
Printed matter. Music is printed matter.
But it's not written.
It's printed matter.
What if I freestyled this music?
Did you record it on the microphone?
Yes. And
you printed it in Pro Tools?
I think I'm getting stuck on printed being something that's like
dealing with paper and ink. No. Yeah. Now I can't just rattle off the book definition of print, but just using 2 + 2 and my,
see, print
my nigga
and published
smarts
are totally two different words.
Right.
Because I can get it if you said it's published matter. Material published. So yeah, music is published when you put it out there.
Nah, I still run with print, man. Still run with print. It's printed matter.
Okay.
Cause even when I'm like in the studio and I'm talking, it's like let's get this printed. Print that tape. You know what I'm saying?
Whoever says print that tape, Jonesy?
Me.
Now you do. All of a sudden, I be printing in the studio all the fucking time.
Print it. Let's get this shit done. Print
I'm gonna push you back over to the verse. Go ahead, print that.
Exactly. Print it. Let's get this shit done, bro.
Okay. All right. Well, that is the episode. You got a gem to drop?
Yeah. No.
All right. I'm gonna drop a gem.
What's up? Let me see. See if I tweeted something.
If you say you stand for something, really stand for what you say you stand for. Have your foot all the way in. You can't dip toes into some shit. If you say you believe in some shit, do you need to have a reason why? If you don't have a reason why you believe in it, then why the fuck do you believe in it?
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the Google free. Yeah, I don't think I got no gems this week, gang.
And everybody ain't everybody shouldn't have an opinion.
No, everybody can.
No,
we shouldn't listen to everyone's opinion.
No, everybody shouldn't have an opinion. I don't know who told people opinions can be literally whatever the fuck you want it to be, but an opinion is something that is based on logic. Also, you have to have some logic behind your opinion. You can't say the sky is blue without trying to prove why you think the sky is blue. You still have to prove that opinion, even if it's not like a fact that is proven yet. Your opinion is an opinion until you make it a fact. What keeps it an opinion is that it's not able to be approved and it's more subjective, but you have reasons for why this opinion is there. There's a why.
That's our problem.
It's not just a blanket statement. That's not an opinion. That's a blanket statement.
That's our problem, though, because everyone can have an opinion. It's when they spew the dumbass opinion and we go, I'm going to educate this person. They shouldn't be educated. Just let them have their dumbass opinion.
People have the ability to talk, but the ability to have an opinion is like no one's. I think I'm saying it wrong.
Okay.
Everyone's not entitled to an opinion.
Everyone is in. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
That's what I should have said.
I could see that, but
yeah. You got the ability to talk. You could talk all you want.
Yeah.
But you're not entitled to an opinion if your opinion does not have the basis of an opinion, which is logic.
Yeah, I don't think I got no pushback on that. It's like I do, but I don't. Because everyone has one. You just shouldn't listen to everyone's at all. Some people you should actually tell don't give opinions.
Yeah.
After a while.
Yeah. Don't have me call no podcast. Right. If you're on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. And if you're on your favorite streaming platform, thank you for tuning in and make sure you leave us a rating. Peace.
Just watch the damn podcast.